What's up, y'all? This is Jordan with Be Ready Self-Defense. I know it's been a second since I've posted. I'll go ahead and just put in the comments kind of what's going on and why. All good things. But in the meantime, I wanted to go ahead and post another knife control commentary video. I know you guys like the last couple ones I posted. So I figured we'd go with that for now. Real quick, context of this video. So I had started a course called Knife Control Concepts with Aaron Jannetti. Really cool guy. I'll go ahead and put his Instagram in the description. And the last video I posted was before I started Knife Control Concepts, and this video is more kind of near the end as I was working through the course. I think you can definitely see some improvement between last video and this video. So for context, the drill we're doing, we're gonna go head to head. I start with one hand on the knife, and then my partner, he's got his other hand on mine. So we're kind of starting from a neutral position. And my goal is to get control, and in this case, control is either getting to his back and or being able to safely disengage. And the point of this drill is just kind of, work through different movements and motions, feel, push and pull energy, and work off of that. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and look at this exchange. I'm gonna feed an arm drag here, and then I'm gonna fill the space. I'm gonna use my left shoulder, fill the space under his armpit, very important. And then I get a deep overhook with the right arm, which allows me to free up my other arm. I could have done a little bit better with the head control here, not as tight as I'd normally like it, but that's okay. So with my left arm, I'm then going to cup his hip, grab belt, grab pants, whatever you can do. And then that allows me to take the back, get two hands control again on that weapon arm, get my hips under him, and then push him out. BJ's giving me a fair amount of resistance during this drill, so happy how that first exchange went. Okay, so we're gonna fight for head control again. Head control super important. I'm able to kind of get to the back again, and then I'm gonna go ahead to an outside 2-on-1 position just for the sake of the drill. And then let's talk about that exchange. A lot of little nuances in there. Okay, so even though I'm at the back at this point, things can still happen. They're gonna want to turn in, and that's exactly what happens. BJ starts to turn in. I kind of lose that, so I'm gonna transition into an outside 2-on-1 position, or Russian, as some people know it as. And he's gonna continue to try and turn in. So even if I get a good position, you can still lose it. So you need to know how to transition there. Notice, guys, I'm still keeping head control, and I'm still keeping two hands or arms on the weapon arm. So from this front 2-on-1 position, I still have head control, still have that 2-on-1. And then we're gonna switch again. His energy kind of pulls me into this inside 2-on-1 position where I'm inside his elbows. But notice I still have head control, and I have my center line foot back, so I can push back into him and then use that push-pull energy to work my way back to the outside 2-on-1, which is where I'd rather be. And then again, I'm gonna work my way to the back. And at that point, once I get the back, I don't need head control. I can't really put my head into his neck anymore. And then I can push off, disengage safely. At the end of that last clip, you can hear us talking about the sweat. That's definitely a factor, keeping your grips a little bit harder. My partner BJ is talking about his ear hurting a little bit, which means I must have had decent head control there, which is a good thing. Okay, a few more positions here. Still just keep, trying to keep head control, 2-on-1. Sometimes you can wrap up both arms like I did there. Kind of a cool move. But coming up, there's going to be one more exchange that I want to talk about. And BJ does start to do, starts to get a little more tricky on me. Starts switching the knife hands from time to time. And if he does, I'm going to work my way around the back and start working those 2-on-1 positions again. That's okay. It's not always going to be perfect. You're going to get cut and stabbed in the process, but I want to maintain those principles. So this next exchange, we're going to talk about clearing that collar tie and getting back on the knife even if he switches. So let's go ahead and talk about this last one right here. Okay, so he gets a collar tie. Guys, basic wrestling concepts and drills here. Doing a head clear to get past that. Very important. Not my best head clear. I didn't get tight on the hips afterwards, but if you're gonna do knife defense, you gotta have some basic wrestling and grappling skills. Super important. Okay, so we get sort of separated here for a second. I got a little lazy here. I should have got back on him faster, but right back to trying to get head control and 2-on-1. And I'm trying to work my way to the outside and to the back again, but my partner's going to go ahead and switch the knife to the other hand here. But that's okay. What I'm going to do is just kind of follow around to the back. I'm going to sneak my left hand and get control on kind of inside control. Boom, you see it there. And then my right hand gets me that what some people call an arm lock or body lock position. Push off. Good to go again. And there's the face of a tired man trying to work through knife defense. Again, big shout out to Aaron Jannetti, Knife Control Concepts. Awesome course. Leave me any comments if you have any questions about it or this video. Go ahead, guys, like, subscribe, share this video. Please share it, and I will continue to post more videos in the future. Thanks so much. This is Jordan with Be Ready Self Defense. Train perfectly, fight ferociously, and be ready.